and welcome back to our first episode in 2026 of MILFs Unfiltered.
New year, new me.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Is that going to be it? Is that the start of 2026?
New year, same old us.
New year, same old us. Absolutely. Did you have a good Christmas?
It was amazing. It was absolutely incredible. Like, drank way too much, ate way too much, but loved every goddamn minute of it.
My kids got presents. Woohoo! Yeah, the stress, I'm not going to lie, the stress of getting everything was quite stressful. But they got them, and my Christmas Eve, it came true.
We sat on the sofa
I was sat
drinking.
on the sofa, drinking, in my pyjamas from 1 p.m. It was fucking brilliant.
Incredible.
We had a Chinese takeaway.
Oh, we always have a Chinese on Christmas Eve.
It's got. I feel like it's got to be a Chinese takeaway.
Yes.
On Chinese. Now, the biggest thing was, what was your Christmas Eve film? It's got to be a good one.
See, we don't do a Christmas Eve film, we play games.
Oh, see, that's cute.
Yeah, so this year, because my sister and her boyfriend had moved into their own house back in the summer, they'd actually said, could we go to theirs on Christmas Eve?
That's cute.
So we went to their house, had a lovely Christmas Eve, had all the Chinese trimmings, because it's been a tradition since a few years back when we forgot to buy anything for Christmas Eve after spending hundreds of pounds on Christmas food. So we just had a really good time, and they've got loads of board games because they are board game nerds.
Oh,
so
cute.
we played loads of games. My brother's obviously was home from Dubai for Christmas, went back in time for New Year.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, we just played loads of games. So, and then my sister and my mum go up and do like the midnight church service, like the good.
Oh, the good
Yeah,
Christian people. See,
yeah.
I used to do the whole Christmas Eve because I feel like every year I go, it's getting me one step closer to those pearly gates.
Babe.
I feel like I'll get there and they'll go, yeah, you went once every year.
No, babe.
No, but we used to go, and I do like the service.
Yeah.
But, and this sounds awful, but since the passing of my grandma and granddad on my mum's side, it's not we used to do it every year traditionally, and since their passing it's not been a thing because we're normally so busy. But I'm really sorry, Grandma and Granddad, I had to have my pyjamas on the settee at 1 o'clock for 1 year. I just had to not have any stress. So they'll be looking down on me happy with that, I think.
Were you able to walk to the restaurant where you were going for Christmas dinner on Christmas Day?
No, we had to drive there, but I have a designated driver. That is the perks of having a husband that does not drink.
Yeah. Were you able to actually walk in without being held up though?
No, I'm not going to lie. I was quite tipsy by the time it was
Before
too
you
late. Because normally I don't drink till about 5 o'clock because I'm sweating my no tits over the turkey and all the trimmings. So this year I'd never had that stress. It got a little bit...
Excellent.
And
excellent.
We had a Secret Santa.
You mentioned this, so you've done that within the family, haven't you?
In the family.
Excellent.
Secret Santa, but it's a fancy dress Secret Santa.
Oh.
So everyone bought someone a Secret Santa fancy Christmas themed.
So everyone gets
dress.
given something that's fancy dress themed.
That's why I love my family. It was so funny.
Oh, I love that.
But we just had a really good time, and then Christmas limbo being Christmas limbo, we did nothing. I've only worked 1 day.
Oh, incredible.
And that
I'm
in
proud
itself,
of you.
For me, just only working 1 day, coaching wise, has been incredible. So I'm raring to go.
Ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely raring to go. I'm really excited for 26. I feel like it can be a bit daunting for people, can't it, New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Now, me and David, we've had a bit of a tradition where, and some people will think it's really sad, but...
I love this little tradition
we have every year, where if there wasn't anything happening, because last year we went to a friend's house, and obviously this year we went away with my brother and my mum and dad, which was lovely, but we did it the night before, the eve before New Year's Eve, if that makes sense.
New Year's Eve.
Or we've done it on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
And we've got a little nibbly bits, like picky bits, we call them in our house. We get our picky bits, and we do our vision boards.
Oh, so I love this. I love it.
And the crazy thing is, people think it's all a bit of voodoo, voodoo is a bit like witchy.
Bit witchy, yeah.
But me and Dave are really big into our manifestations and making things happen. And it's actually scary what has happened on my vision board.
See, if you think about what 2025 looked like for you and the amount of things you put on that vision board at the start of 2025, and you've walked into 2026 with so many of those things ticked off.
It's actually really scary. There's things on there that haven't happened, but then I've moved them on to this year.
Yeah.
But I loved 2025. I personally, growth, business, I loved it.
Yeah.
What did you love about last year?
Do you know what? I felt like 2025 was like a whole I'm going to sound like an absolute nutcase now. Like a whole rebirthing of me. Like, when I looked at where I was at the end of 2024 and I was like in the pits of a broken woman, like my mum was like...
Pits of depression, you can say it, you were depressed.
Yeah, like my mum will say now, she's like, I could never say it to you at the time, Emily, but at the time, I was literally felt like I was on suicide watch.
Oh, that's sad.
She was like, because that's how low you were because of everything you were going through. And to think where I was and where I am now at the start of a new year and what I want to achieve. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are people out there who I'm clearly still pissing off. But believe you and me, I am not going to disappoint. I will continue that because there is a storm brewing, honeys, and you best all be ready.
And I said this to you, it's one of those things, you are going to get people, as you start showing your confidence and showing your achievements and becoming more successful, because this year, like I say for you, last year was the rebirth of you.
Yeah.
This year is where big shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's your year to really grow this year.
Absolutely.
And I think there'll be people out there that will not like that.
Oh, God, no.
There always is.
I think there are people that are a bit sad
your name out there, when you start putting yourself out there and becoming successful, whether in whatever it is you're doing, life, work, social media, business, you will always have those haters. And as I say this, in the words of Beyonce herself, the best revenge is your paper. The best revenge is to continue to be successful and earn a shitload of money.
Yeah.
And prove to those people that your dreams, your aspirations, and you can do what you set out to do.
Yeah, like...
Sometimes you need that negativity, those negative people in your life to give you even more of a fucking push.
Yeah, and that's how, like, do you know what I think as well? Like, those negative people have been there for so long. But I used to give them the power, and now I've got the power because I'm not prepared to give my power to somebody else.
Absolutely.
And
chin chin to that.
Chin chin. And like, I have got a book on its way out for helping people with significant weight loss. I have got opportunities business-wise to go abroad with people to help build stuff. I have got training courses that I'm looking at launching to work with professionals on like all these psychology things. And it's just like...
So excited. I'm so excited.
It's just, we've got this, we've got so many things.
And you're going to have me, a little cheerleader behind you, go, woo woo, giving you that fucking push on everything. Kayla, shall I do this? Boom.
You've already done it. I've already pushed you. Go.
Yeah, go in. And honestly, that's... so many amazing things happen in 2025. So many things that I am so grateful for. And it does really excite me about 2026, but for some people it can be really overwhelming when they get to the year. And I know that there's people out there, and this is the one thing, and I am an absolute sucker for it, and I'm going to hold my hands up and say, yes, I do this. I do this. I do.
How immature of me.
I know, so immature. We're never going to grow up with Peter Pan, I'm telling you. We're fucking Peter Pan. We'll
Can I have a Tinkerbell then?
I'm not rocking around in a fucking fairy little outfit. You can be that, I'll be Peter Pan.
Okay.
I'm probably a lost boy or something. No, what I was saying is, when it gets to the end of the year and people do those highlight reels of their year looking amazing, like, and I know people are proud of it, and I probably, you know, I understand why people do it, and I do it, but I can understand why people look at them and think, shit, I'm not even accomplished half of the things that I wanted to set out. And I'm speaking on someone who, I look back and I've had an amazing year. My business is growing, and literally just before finishing for the year, I got an intake of so many new people from the Black Friday offer. Like the business is absolutely growing. But all I know is that if from last year you've gone into this year thinking, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, I've not achieved anything that I've got set out in 2025, that's okay.
Absolutely.
It really is.
Absolutely.
And to really not compare, because let's be honest.
Do you know something though, like when I think about when I walked into 25, yes, I was like, right, something has to change. This can't be my story. But I didn't plan all these things that happened. I never intended to finish 2025 having lost 7.5 stone, having officially hit that 7.5 stone weight loss. I never planned on having made a really decent chunk of a start into my business and it being out there and people buying from me. But things just happened like naturally. And I think that took a lot of the pressure because I wasn't, yes, I wanted to lose weight. Yes, I wanted to sort of change things around, but I wasn't like, I have to achieve this. I was a bit like, let's just work on me. And I think because I took that pressure and was like, let's come from within, then it went somewhere.
God, that's deep.
It is deep,
I love a bit of deepness.
Oh, yeah, I've heard.
It's such a dirty bitch.
If there's a line, I'm there to cross it.
Why do we always have to drop little innuendos like that?
Because I'm just born to deliver innuendos to the
But I
world.
think this is the year where Emily, dating this year.
Oh, here she goes.
I'm still plugging it. I am still plugging it. I'm not that you don't need a man. You can quite easily continue this year being a successful, thriving businesswoman. But I think you need some dick. We need some dick. I think we need to find you something, even if it's just a bit of fun. We need to like get you, you know.
Well, do you know what? Like they always say, when you stop looking and it's not a focus, that's when it happens.
Exactly.
And that's where I'm at. You know that I finished 2025 going, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm all right for the next 50 years on my own. Like,
yeah,
that's
but you can always have a little bit of fun at the same time. You know what I mean?
Like I'm not just putting any pressure on, because unless, like I said to you, it's not about knowing my worth and what I bring to the table. I am the goddamn table these days.
You are, babe.
Don't bring me a 3-legged chair.
Oh, I love it. No, but I can't. I must admit, I am so excited for you this year. I feel last year was the year of growth business for me.
Yeah, 100%.
So still determined to grow, be successful this year. Still got things that I've put on my vision board that I am plugging and I'm going to work hard towards. But I feel like for you, this is your year.
Yeah.
This is going to be.
I know that it's going to be an uncomfortable one as well, because I know that I've already set myself on. You're going to have to push yourself into places that make you feel a little bit vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because nothing happens in that comfort zone.
That's true.
And I did it a little bit last year, but I know this year, in order to have the life that I'm living in my head, that I am going to go. And that's okay. I'm there for it.
Yeah.
We're going there.
Going balls deep, going.
Balls deep, we're in.
Balls deep, we're in it. And I think that's the best way to kind of, to be. Because a lot of people as well don't like change.
No.
They like to be comfortable, but comfortable doesn't make you successful.
No.
And I'm not just saying that in business aspect.
In everything.
I'm telling you,
in the way you look, in the way you live.
There's people watching and listening to this now that will be thinking, New Year, and I'm talking the New Year, New Me tribe. And I'm
we
not
love a
just
New Year, New Me tribe.
And I love the New Year, New Me tribe.
But nobody starts a New Year, New Me tribe until the 2nd, because they're all hungover on the 1st, which is hilarious.
That is true. But I love the New Year, New Me tribe because that motivation's high. They're raring to go and they want to better themselves. Now, when I talk about the New Year, New Me tribe, it always stem like down to fitness and things, but it can be for business. And New Year, New Me, I'm going to maybe stop doing this more and maybe do more of this and put myself in situations that make me uncomfortable instead of just floating along and drifting along through life.
Existing.
Just existing. Yeah. And I do get that, but I do really, really think that people have to put themselves out of the comfort zone,
Yeah.
and I think that's the New Year, New Me tribe are the ones that I love. Some people, and does annoy me, especially in the fitness industry and the fitness side of things, people take the piss of these new people coming to the gym, and people
do you know what? I
trying
think that's awful. When
I called someone out on it last year because in the industry that we're in, I know that it's taken fucking bollocks for people to step into a gym to put themselves out there, like I said, take out your comfort zone to pursue something, and then when people see
or stare at them or laugh or
and reels and taking the piss of these newbies, or saying the gym in January and it's rammed.
Hate it. I hate the gym in January.
Let's just be
for all these New Year, New Me bollocks.
I'm like, oh, fucking hell. We've all started somewhere. We've all had a day one. And when I see new people in the gym, I fucking buzz for them. So I think you're taking that one step closer to bettering your life. And this journey of fitness that you're going to be on, you're going to fucking love it and you're going to reap the benefits from it. And it doesn't take much just to give a smile to someone.
No, and actually that could be a massive, that could be the game changer.
So if anyone started the gym this year,
proud of you.
So proud of you. Keep going. I'm being totally honest with you, there will be dickheads there. You do get those gym dickheads.
People that think they own the gym because they've been going for longer than a year.
But you've also got to remember that they've already had their day one. Just keep going and find a friendly face, and I promise you they will smile and they will make you feel comfortable.
And if it's one of us two, smile at us, because we'll make you feel better anyway, because we'll sound like idiots.
Exactly.
We'll make ourselves look dicks. We'll drop a weight on our own foot.
Now, there's two kind of people that I do love. There's two kinds of people. One that I love, one that they get on my tits a bit. And they're both New Year, New Me people. I love the New Year, New Me people who, like you say, want to better their lives, wanting to eat healthier, move more, start the gym, start creating that healthy habit, have a goal in place. They might be going on holiday, they might be getting married. I love those people. They've got a drive, they've got a focus, and they're changing their lifestyle healthily and sustainably. But what I can't get my head around are those people who start the New Year, New Me, thinking they know better than other people and do ridiculous trends. First one, 75 hard. Fuck me. I can't begin to tell you how many people last year said they were doing 75 hard.
Oh, my sister did that. I think it lasted 75 minutes.
I said, exactly. And I guarantee those people who did 75 hard last year, I bet they're fucking doing it again this year and they didn't even complete it. Or they probably did lose the weight, but I bet they fucking regained it. I bet they haven't. I bet just going round in circles. They're the people that do think when they have to do something new, New Year, New Me, they have to go bold, like straight away.
Make small changes that are actually sustainable.
Exactly. They have to go do the whole hog, go straight in, do
the whole
hog, all in, 7 workouts, so many cardio sessions, eating fucking nothing.
They're up at like 3 a.m. for a walk.
I think some of the 75 hard stuff, it was like read so many pages of a mindful book, and then you had to work out, I'm sure it was like 2 45 sessions a day. It's just not sustainable.
There's some days in my life I don't have 45 seconds in one day to do a workout. Never mind 45 minutes twice a day.
This is the thing, and this is why there was a statistic, and I can't for the life of me remember the statistic, but it's scarily low of how many people actually complete their New Year's resolutions. Because again, they go
unrealistic
everyone goes with that New Year. This is the year I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, and they do start off really strong, but give it a few weeks in because it's not
when you go back to work and reality kicks in, kids are back at school.
And what they're choosing to do is a trend, and it's not sustainable. They fail, and then they're back to square one.
I think my advice for people would be to not go for that trend, to actually sit in yourself and go, what do I want to achieve and how can I do that because one of the things that I did last year was, apart from you obviously being my trainer and apart from my mum because I lived with her, nobody knew that my focus was to lose weight. I kept it such a personal thing because I didn't need everybody's outside opinions. I didn't need have you lost anything yet? Have you put a bit on? Have you bought some new clothes? You're looking a bit too thin now. oh, how far are you taking it? Don't take it too far because you'll lose one of them.
Oh, are you on the jab?
You can't have lost that without being on the jab. Well, Karen, can confirm, did it myself, lifted the weights, made the meal choices. So do one.
Yeah, on that note,
that's my passionate opinion of the day.
keep your opinions to your fucking self.
Yeah, but you see, I think that makes weight loss even harder for people. So if let me put my teeth back in and start again. If your 2026 weight loss goal is that losing weight, I think there is a fear of people thinking, I can't do this naturally because people will presume I've done it on the jab. Well, tell the people that have got their own opinions to shove it up their bums and do what you want.
And this is the thing which the statistics as well. I know I keep dropping the word statistics, but I don't literally have the fucking statistics. But I'm sure, I was speaking to a coach the other week, and apparently 1 million women in the UK, and I bet it's more, are on the jab.
Yeah.
Now, everyone knows my opinion on the jabs, and I'm not going to bore you all with my take on it. There's reasons why it's there. There's people that do need it, and there's people who don't. And the majority of people that are on them don't need them. And yeah, it is going to make you lose weight because it's technically, it's basically reducing your hunger.
Yeah.
And you're just putting you in more of a deficit. That's all it's fucking doing.
Yeah.
That is all it's doing. It's just getting you more in deficit. But obviously, people are losing muscle mass. People aren't changing their habits. And I do have a fear that it's not sustainable because people aren't going to be able to keep affording for these jabs. They're so expensive a month.
Do you know what? I'd love the spare cash to be able to afford it.
But we are in a society where we want things now.
Quick fix.
We want quick fixes.
Yeah.
And I know there'll be so many people starting maybe doing it, but for what, and I'm not even going into, everyone knows that you don't know what you're putting in your body. People are dying from it, just honestly. So all I'm going to say is to these people who are thinking, do I do the jab or do I not? If you take the jab, yes, you will lose weight, but will you learn anything on that journey or during that process? Absolutely not.
Will you change habits?
Will you change habits? No. If you're not willing, if you're just willing to take the jab and not go to the gym, not change your current lifestyle habits and the habits that have actually got you to where you are, and not do anything about it but just take that jab, you're setting yourself up to fail, and you are just going to end up going round and round in circles. Now and I think for a lot of clients, I've had so many of you say to me, so many people think I'm on the jab, and
like it's a common discussion within our academy chat, isn't it?
Yeah. And so someone said, am I on the jab? And in a way, I take it as a compliment, but then at the same time, I'm like, no, I'm fucking not. I've actually worked my ass off.
Yeah.
And I don't know how people afford it, if I'm being brutally honest.
I don't.
They say that coaches are expensive, but we're nothing more. I'm nowhere near as expensive as a fucking jab.
No.
And you'll learn a lot more shit along the way, and not only that, you'll keep it off for good, babe.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying to these people is really do think, I would say my advice for anyone wanting to start a fitness journey or a fat loss journey in 2026, as hard as it is, you need to pick out your flaws. What do you not do?
Yeah, you need a brutal, honest conversation with yourself. Yeah.
You need to look at yourself and think, I don't exercise.
Yeah.
I don't get my steps in. I don't drink enough water. I don't do this. I don't do that. I get a lot of takeaways. And as awful as it is to pick yourself apart, that's the only way you're going to change. Because
I remember when I looked at mine, I was like, I'm not a breakfast person, and I'm still not really a breakfast person. I don't enjoy breakfast first thing in the morning. But also, I'm not a breakfast person. But then when I used to teach, especially when I used to teach, I used to get to work at like cock o'clock with the caretaker, and I used to sit and eat 4 Galaxy Ripples. So when I left education, that was the first thing that I was like, I'm not sitting here at 6 a.m. eating 4 Galaxy Ripples for my breakfast.
Yeah.
I might not want breakfast, and I might have something that mirrors a breakfast mid-morning because that's when I choose to eat something. But I'm also going to change that because ultimately me sitting here at 6:30 in the morning and eating 4 Galaxy Ripples is one of my big issues.
The old you and the new you
are 2 different people.
They're
worlds apart.
So different. I could not but I know this as your coach.
Yeah.
The changes you've made lifestyle changes.
Yeah, my addiction to Diet Coke. Yes, it was Diet Coke, but that was all I was drinking in a day.
But do you know what I mean? It's completely changed. And look at you now. You're 7.5 stone lighter. You're now going into that point of body composition, building muscle, and you've kept it off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that you're the inspiration that our listeners need, because there will be people out there who have tried absolutely everything, and bless them. I do feel when people turn to the jabs, it is down to pure desperation, and I get that with being there. But for me, like I say, I think the first thing you need to do is really take a really deep look at yourself and pick out the bad things that you do, and start with just one. So that one thing could be, or even two to get you started. Right, I don't walk. I'm going to include on my lunch break a walk, or I'm going to make sure that when I get home from work, I'm going to get a walking pad and walk for an hour, or whilst I'm watching Corrie, and then I'm going to drink more water. Start doing those for the next few weeks, and when that becomes a habit and it's really implemented, then you think, right, now I'm going to make sure that on my plate there's a good source of protein, and half of my veggies plate is filled with veggies. It's little changes like that.
Do you know what I think? As well as that being the first thing, I think the second thing you need to do is build up a really big wall around you that is a soundproof wall to shut out every other fucker's opinion.
That is true.
Because everybody will always have an opinion when you are doing something for you.
Maybe it's a good point, like you said, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone what your fucking New Year's resolution is,
No.
unless your best friends who genuinely support you and will not be constantly on it. How have you lost the weight this week? Oh, you shouldn't be having that. Keep it to yourself, because reducing that noise and that negativity
100%.
is going to help you so much more on your journey.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's, we've got.
See, I just love goals. I love goals because I'm a spreadsheet person, which we all know from last year.
I'm not a spreadsheet person, but I also love goals.
Yeah, I just think it gives you that drive, and this is why I also love a vision board. So at the end of 2024, before I was going into 2025, it was the first vision board I had done for a very long time, and my vision board became my wallpaper on my laptop. It became my wallpaper on my phone. It became everything that I saw everywhere. When I was having a shit day, I would look back at that, because actually seeing it all the time then makes it, you're constantly living it. It brings it in.
The universe brings it in, and we're not talking witchcraft. It fucking works.
I'm talking witches around my cauldron.
I promise you. People think it's actually me. Sometimes people look at me and Dave because we'll say, "Oh, the universe is showing me this. The universe has brought it to me," and it's not bullshit. This shit works. Obviously, you can't just sit. I'm going to explain this because people will think, you think about it, you sit there and it'll come towards you.
Floating down on like a little cloud.
Now, let me make myself clear. Yes, when you think about it, it attracts it, okay? However, you can't just sit there and not do anything about it.
Yeah.
You've got to put yourself out. You've got to get up and work. So you thinking about it, you believing that it's yours, you acting like it's yours, it will become yours. See that? That was fucking good. That was good.
That was motivation.
Act, believe, do. If you do those three things, I guarantee whatever is on your vision board, it will happen. Honestly, I'm a big believer of that. And
I'm a believer.
I believe. But honestly, it's so thinking of vision boards. So obviously, we're doing our vision boards for this year. What's the one thing you've left from last year? What's the one thing that you're not bringing and not even putting on the vision board, but you're not bringing into this year?
I am not bringing the allowance of other people's jealousy and opinions to impact my decisions and my steps forward. Like, I know what my future looks like. And do you know what? You can go and sabotage it. You can go and, attempt to sabotage it. You can make your calls. You can post your crap. You can do what you want. You can say what you want. But do you know what? I know where I'm going, and I know what my life's going to look like. And if in your jealous, unhinged little mind, you can't handle that, that's a you problem and not a me problem, dear. And that's what I'm leaving in 2025, because I'm shutting that crap out.
Absolutely. And I think mine's very similar. Mine's more. Now, there's a lot of traits that I do have. And now, I always think that I am quite a positive person, but obviously negativity does slip in. Now, probably the two things that I'm really, and I'm going to say try because I'll just have, and it's when Flo comes, when Flo makes her appearance every month, that's when I have my little down days, which is, it's inevitable. But the one thing I am going to leave, the more I work with brands and the more I do things, I get serious imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be happening to me. I'm not worthy of this happening to me. I haven't got as many followers.
Yeah.
And imposter syndrome really does take over. I'm going to go into this year with, I deserve to be here.
Yeah.
I've worked hard.
Yeah.
I promote these brands. I love these brands. I deserve to work with them. The next thing I'm going to try and not bring with me this year is self-doubt. I am
That's hard.
That is hard.
That is hard.
I doubt myself all the time when something happens regarding my business or something that I feel. I take everything personally. That is my problem, because I genuinely care about my business, about my clients, about everything to do with my job. When something happens, I take it really, really personally. And then I get that self-doubt as, am I a good coach? Do people actually want to work with me? Why? And then I do that whole horrendous, which most people do when they start a new year thing, is comparison trap. And I compare myself. And then it just brings up all this negative vibes. And that is the one thing that I'm really going to try and just not bring with me. Things happen for a reason. And just let it go. In the words of Elsa,
let it go.
I'm going to let it go and just continue to just focus on me, my current clients, my business, everything else, and just, again, outside noise, just stop letting it come in.
I think my other one would need to be that, like, self-doubt of, do I deserve this? Like, I have done so much work on my psychology weight loss journal book that I'm bringing out around supporting people in understanding the psychological impacts of weight loss, because that's taken me my brain's taken so much longer to catch up with my body than what I ever anticipated it to be. And because I study psychology, because I've done the counselling, because it's my degree, I've done the work. I love it. I'm such an absolute geek. I just love to read and study about psychology and understanding why people think and do what they do. But yet then bits of me going, oh, am I qualified enough to do this, to launch this? But actually, do you know what? Yeah, because I've done the reading, I've done the studying, I've got the evidence, I've referenced it all in my book, I've given ideas, I've given support, I've done it myself. It's all the things that I did in my own journey. But then going into doing workshops with professionals in different sectors on, like, limiting beliefs, on overcoming stuff, and I'm a bit like, oh, am I qualified enough to do this?
Absolutely.
This is scary.
If anyone's, I always say with things like that, people want someone who's genuinely lived it and experienced it themselves. They don't want someone, they
don't want successful Sally that's never had an hard day in her life.
Or it's like anything when people go with coaches and they're only 20 odd years old and they've
never had children, but they work, but they promote that they work with mums.
And they don't get you. That's the thing, isn't it? You want someone who completely is relatable and has experienced it themselves. So that's why when the clients that I get are busy parents, or of a certain age. I'm not dropping my age, but you know what I mean? Certain age. Go on, say, I know you want to. She's older than me. She's older than me.
You're fat.
But do you know what I mean?
It's all right. What were the dinosaurs like when you were young?
Fuck off. That was a really aggressive. Mentally, I had nothing else that could come out at that point that I could give you. So the fuck off was the only thing that I could come back with. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that people do worry about when it comes to New Year, but there's also a lot of fucking exciting things. And you do deserve, and this is what really excites me, because I know how much work you put in. Every time I ring you, you're doing...
I'm in the balls.
You're in the trenches.
I am
in
there.
The trenches, but I genuinely believe that this is what people need, and not just the weight loss side of things, it's the mental, like you say, the psychological things things that you go through when
Yeah.
on a weight loss journey. And I think there is a definite gap in the market for
Yeah.
that, because that's what people need. They need the support from a coach who can help them implement all that habits. But let's be honest, mental health in this country is fucking rock bottom.
Oh God, yeah.
Everyone is struggling
Trying
with their
to juggle
mental health.
a million and one
And
things.
it's whether it's anxiety, depression, anything, the people are struggling and they need that support. And I think on a journey, the mental, which I know through myself, working with clients, the self-doubt, the negative talk, the limiting beliefs, it's an actual barrier and struggle. And having someone like yourself or something that they could turn to that allows them to understand these thoughts processes and how to overcome them and how it can help them on this journey, it's something that I think will absolutely help massively. So obviously just keep us updated when that book drops, because it's going to be getting dropped and it's going to help so many people, which is what we want. Obviously you're not a coach, but you're in a position where you've experienced it, you've gone through it, and you want to help as many people as possible, which is what we're here for. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, I love a game.
Obviously we do a game.
We love a game.
Right, Future You. It's called Future You Says. So, you've obviously written the notes on this, so is it a yes, no?
So, it's, you read the statement and you've got to answer it honestly. So, the first one is like, I can't remember what I even put on the first one. Slept.
Future You finally achieved your biggest goal.
What is it?
And how did you do it?
Yeah, so it's like, what, look to the future about answer it, go.
Oh, I've had mind blank. This is real, this is pressure.
My future me has achieved the goal of my full-time career is going into working in different industries, delivering workshops on overcoming self-doubt, limiting beliefs, using NLP, working with different professionals, working with different like coaches on supporting the psychological journeys that people go on and overcoming the psychological battles alongside all my amazing being absolutely inundated with personalised gifts, wedding stationery, everything like that with my Uniquely You business. And that is, I am snowed under with that many things that I just love it, and I've got to employ somebody else to work alongside me.
I don't even know how I can fucking follow that.
Sorry, babe.
So, right, for me, Future You finally achieved your biggest goal. What was it, and how did you do it? For me, it's my business has grown, academy's grown, and I've employed another coach.
Yeah!
The new you is growing. That is what.
Yeah.
That's my biggest goal. I would love for it to be the biggest achievement. Now I could turn it around and say get 100k followers on Instagram, which it's like it's what everyone says, but I know people who've grown massively and they're not getting any business at all. So and Dave would be so fucking proud of me that my goal is a business goal, because normally it'd be like Gymshark athlete or something like that. But genuinely, it's to grow the team. Grow the academy. I want it to be the academy to be a part of, and not only that, the community aspect. And what I want to put on, it's all coming out now. I want to put on in-person events like I do, but sell tickets for it, and it's a massive fucking fitness event. That's my goal.
Yeah, and I can deliver like the psychological elements for you.
I want people to buy tickets, come nationwide, and they come, and we have a fucking good time. Fitness, well-being, mental health, all in one. So that's
stunning.
Me. That was good.
Look at us.
And it's going to fucking happen as well. You just watch. So, what habit did Future You finally manage to break?
I think mine would have to be the self-doubt. Self-doubt.
I think mine is going to be the self-doubt and the comparison trap. I'm really good. That Prosecco's really making me gassy, and I feel like everyone's just going to hear a brr. But
Keeping it real.
Welcome to Mills
That's right, Unfiltered. That's what I was saying, but...
Welcome to Mills Unfiltered.
That was a terrible Shrek impression.
Was that supposed to be Shrek? Please do it again.
Better out than in, that's what I always say, but...
That's actually quite good.
Are you calling me man then?
Well, no, but that was actually quite a good Shrek impression. Now you actually said it was Shrek, I thought, well. But no, that is one that I think definitely. It's exciting. It is really exciting. And just to not have the negativity. I keep my circle very, very small. And sometimes people think that's really boring because me and Dave don't go out much.
No.
We have a very, very close circle, but I think the more smaller your circle is, the less noise and the less negativity you have.
Yeah, I don't like people enough.
That's true. I love people, but there's only certain kinds of people.
I won't lie, me and my mum are a bit ruthless when it comes to people. We're like,
I feel really honoured to be in your little inner circle with you and Donnie, I'm telling you.
Me and Donnie.
Probably because I'm just as fucking nuts, that's why.
Yeah, well, yeah, to be fair.
Future you is famous. What's it for?
Being the biggest knob around.
I'd like, and I said this to you, I sent you this picture of Cities in the City.
Yeah.
And them on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Now, for me, famous, do we want to be famous? It would be nice to have the perks that come with being famous.
Yeah.
And I know I'm on social media and I know my online coaching and put myself out there, but I would like to be famous for our personalities is what I'm probably getting at.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to be known in the fitness industry, but
it'd be nice for like brands to recognise us for this and for being like relatable to mums.
Yes.
And what everything we set out for our podcast to be.
Yeah.
That, you know, we were making mums go, oh, I'm not on my own.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And people to go, oh my God, you're Emily off Milton.
Yeah.
That is what, that to me.
Could you imagine being in the supermarket and somebody being like, oh, can I just ask, are you Kayla off Milton?
I've only had it a couple of times with are you Kayla from TikTok? I've had it only a couple of times and that's local. But for this to go kind of nationwide and to be recognised that way, I would.
So I'm going to do the really like unapologetic plug. So if you could share us, get us on your social media, let's make our 2026 vision come true. That'd be wonderful. Thanks,
to be honest with you, the amount of followers that we've gained in a short period of time, I'm really buzzing, but I would like us to get to 1K. We did have the goal of getting to 1K by the end of 2025 and that
didn't quite happen. But I reckon we can easily hit a good, I'm manifesting like big numbers for the end of 2026.
Really? How big? 10K?
I'm thinking 10K by the end of 2026.
I'd like to get to 10K by 2026, if not more.
Yeah.
Future you's morning routine is ridiculous but effective. What is it?
I don't know. My future me routine would probably be that I would be that person that would get up at cock o'clock, do a load of work before Nance gets up.
You do a Dave. Dave gets up.
Get up at cock o'clock, do a load of work. It's ridiculous, but it's effective.
That is one thing that I am going to
sit in my spa.
Dave gets up at 5 and I get up at 7, and by the time I get up, he's done 2 hours worth of work and he's set hours day. That is something that I really, really do want to do, but I will never be one of these influencer morning people where they film everything and it looks all hunky-dory and they're like that.
Nobody when
needs
like
to see me
when they're like
that
thing in the morning.
They're like that with the
green.
They'll have the greens and then they'll have the moisturiser and they'll go, I can't do it. Like that in the camera. And then, I kid you not, right? The younger generation, how much serum and shit are they putting on the face? Yeah. Because they put a lotion on, then they put another portion on, and I'm going, that surely can't be good. What's happened to the good old Dove and bar of soap and water?
It's simple.
But they do, and they're like that. With the long fucking nails.
Why do they need to tap it though?
They do it watching.
Yeah, I know. Like I've seen it. And then I don't understand why.
And then, oh no, fuck up this. It's a sound. They like the sound, but it really irritates me. I'm like, just put it on. Put the cream, goddamn cream on. And I'm sorry, and I laugh because I'm like, you just wait till you have kids. That fucking shit is not happening.
You just wait till you reach 30 and the collagen starts dipping. The elasticity.
I love it. I love watching these. Spend the morning with me. I'm like, babe, you definitely enjoy because as soon as you have kids, that shit ain't happening.
You are 15, love. You are 15.
Future you is living in a movie montage. What song is playing?
A Meatloaf track. It would definitely be like a Bat Out of Hell.
Oh, I don't know what mine would
crazy. Are you doing a wee dance here?
Yeah, this is what I do. I'll go like this, and Dave will go, do you need the towel? I'm like, yeah, I really do. So I'm hoping I don't piss myself because we know that I've done that.
She's done that recently.
Recently.
Yeah, right, what's your soundtrack?
I don't know.
You're useless.
I've got that many songs.
Mine's like, a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the money comes.
Oh, I don't know what mine would be. It'd have to be, but it's either going to be some form of R&B or hip hop, but then it's not about. Yeah, it'll be some hardcore hip hop.
Yeah, well,
Smoking
I think
weed and shit, but I don't smoke weed. But
did you see my shocked expression then? My whole face went.
This is the thing. It's all like hip hop's all about whores and bros and smoking weed, and I don't do any of that.
No.
But it is. It's like I do.
No. So I think what we need is our lovely listeners to share their 2026 realistic goals that they're going to work towards, their vision boards if they're going to go all that out, and whether they think we can get our goals.
Oh, it's a bit like an accountability thing. Throw it out there.
Yeah, throw it out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Put it on. Let's go for it.
Sorry, I've had the bit of a pause that I needed to piss because I was generally going to piss myself. But apart from that,
share your 2026 goals. We will help you get there. You can help us get there. And happy freaking New Year.
Yeah. And like I say, if there's anyone starting their New Year resolutions, please stay with it. Don't be another statistic of people who fail and don't continue with their New Year's resolution. You want to look back at the end of 2026 going, damn, I did this.
Yeah.
I've succeeded. Look at me fucking go.
Yeah.
And without that being said, guys, thank you so much. 2026 is going to be our year. We're going to smash it. Thank you for listening as always. Yes. Please comment, share, like, download, drop us a follow. We want to get to that 10k by the end of the year. And as always, thank you for listening. And we will see you for the next episode of MILFs Unfiltered.